All right, Shalom Yasharala. Before we get started, give me 1 second. Before we get started, we're going to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, and double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone. Peace and salutations to those four elect. Back another video, another lesson. And this is going to be a quick in the news. I got this article pulled up. Salakia. Yeah, put the headphones in. Sound better. But yeah, I got this article pulled up from the People's Voice. And it says Iranian president says his country is in full-scale war with U.S., Israel, and Europe. And this is one of, the prophecies that we speak about is World War III happening. It's going to be, these different countries going to war, waging war on one another, right? And they'll eventually come together and take out America and Israel, But it says the Iranian president has accused the United States, Israel, and Europe of waging a total war against his country as nuclear tensions escalate. In an interview with a state-controlled media on Saturday, President Mossad Pezeshkian said, "In my opinion, we are in a full-scale war with the United States, Israel, and Europe," adding that they don't want our country to remain stable. Pezeshkian's, I said his name right, remarks come ahead of Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu's visit to Mar-a-Lago on Monday, where he will reportedly lobby Trump to take more military action against Iran. Pezeshkian referenced Iran's devastating war with Iraq from 1980 to 1988, in which upwards of 1 million people were killed. As he said, conflict with the West could escalate even more dramatically. End quote. This war is worse than the one launched against us by Iraq. On closer inspection, it is far more complex and difficult, he continued. During the war with Iraq, the situation was clear. They fired missiles, and we knew exactly where we were responding. But now we are being surrounded from every angle. It says the remarks come as Trump is set to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Monday, where Iran is expected to be a key topic in the talks. Let's get a real quick. I know it's one Jeremiah I'm thinking of. Was it 49? This is Jeremiah 49, and where is it? Or is it 50? Let me see. It may be 50 or 51 too. Yeah. Jeremiah 50 and 45, it says, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord," whose name is Yahweh, "that he hath taken against Babylon," which is America, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. And that's speaking of, Israel's going to draw out these nations to war, and America's going to be caught up within that, because America and, Israel are they're on the same side. America backs up, Israel. If anything happens to Israel, to the state of Israel, as we should say, America steps in, But these are the true people. Where in the scriptures it speaks about, the true people of that land would be hated. There'll be curses upon them. They'll be, they'll be lowly while everybody else will be above them. But these people, they run everything. They run Hollywood. They run sports, medicine, everything. They're on top of the world, right? Jeremiah, Job 9:24, right? It's another one. It was one in Jeremiah 49. It may be the same thing, to be honest, but if I can't find it, it's all right. Nope, yeah, it's the same one, Jeremiah 49:20. Therefore, he had the counsel of the Lord that he had taken against Edom, Esau, and his purposes, that he had purposed against the habits of Teman, which is a tribe of Esau. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. All right, and I got this from the El Yashawama. He looked this up. Look at that word least in the right, and it says little, insignificant, young. All right, little, insignificant, young, younger, youngest. Okay, and when did the state of Israel come around? In 1948 by the Balfour of Declaration. You know, which they were there before that, but that's when the state was made of. That's when it was made official. When they put those, the U's in the land. You know what I'm saying? So you go back and let's read a little bit more. It says the issue of Iran's continued efforts to possess nuclear weapons saw the nation are hit with fresh sanctions from the UN in recent weeks. The threat of Iran's nuclear ambitions saw Donald Trump launch historic strikes on Iranian facilities in June, which military experts said significantly set back the nation's capabilities, but did not entirely destroy its nuclear programs. It says a Kian brushed off the impact of Trump's strikes in June in his latest remarks. It said Iran's military has rebuilt to a stronger position than it was in before the conflict. Our beloved military forces are doing their jobs with strength, and now, in terms of equipment and manpower, despite all the problems we have, they are stronger than when they attack, he said. So now if they want to attack, they will naturally face a more decisive response. See that? So this is going to lead. Let's get Jeremiah. I want to say no. No, yeah. Jeremiah 51, right? This Jeremiah 51 and I started 27. It says, "Set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat." What is Ararat? If you can look this up, let's look it up. What is modern? Okay, Turkey. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. But yeah, modern day Ararat is a majestic, dormant volcano in extreme northeastern Turkey. See that? That's where they found Noah's Ark. So if you go back, I'm sorry. It says, "Call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat, Turkey, Mini, and Ashkenaz,